Hi guys, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing like you found the truth about something, or you're seeing something clearly. It may be a bit difficult to look at. Could have been something that you were doing from a shadow space, could have been some an area where maybe you weren't being like completely honest with yourself. Also too, the way that I'm seeing the Seven of Swords pop up is that yeah, it feels like something was going on where like your better judgment or maybe your deeper intuition was trying to communicate with you, and there could have been something that you were even like ignoring or maybe not wanting to see. It can be about like somebody in your life, it can be about something that you were doing. But it seems like whatever it is, the truth is finally out there and it's not going to be going away. It looks like there's an ending that's associated or tied with this. Also, for some of you, you may not be doing something anymore. Hold on, I'm having a song come through. I'm hearing like all good things come to an end. I feel like this is Nelly Furtado. I don't know if those are the lyrics, but it's something like that. Yeah, I'm hearing a couple different songs. It reminds me of like going through a situation that was hard and then like finding the resilience to work through it. And just like being in acceptance of like what is and what's been going on. This is like the theme musically that I'm hearing coming through. And like, yeah, needing to get back up and continue or to try. So we are starting off with the Judgment card. So this is connecting a relationship or something even that's been established within your life that you may be choosing to look into more deeply now. With the Judgment card, this is like, I want to look at this. I want to be honest with myself. I want to look at it even under a magnifying glass, and I'm not going to look away even if something is hard to see or hard to admit, because it's important that I'm being honest with myself and being transparent about like what I'm feeling and about what I'm seeing and what I'm picking up on and how I feel affected by that. Because you want to be a part of things that are worth it for you, and by you taking these steps, it is going to create opportunities that you want, where you feel like these are opportunities that you want to be a part of, that are going to feel worth your time and worth your efforts and worth your energy, and you feel like there are equal exchanges within those scenarios too, rather than you just endlessly giving to a situation and then feeling like you're constantly coming up short because of not checking in. And it can even be situations too where like someone's kind of showing you their true colors through for the situations, through their behavior, but then they're promising you something else, and because you want to believe them even though they're not showing up, you're just choosing to still believe them even though they've been showing you time and time again that like maybe they're unreliable or they're not in a space where their words are matching up with their actions. And getting to a point where rather than sitting in like anger or resentment or like blaming them, it's about taking responsibility and recognizing that if you want to get out, that it's something that is all going to be on you and it's your choice, and nobody's making you stay in a situation. You have the choice. But that can be hard too. It can be much easier to like blame somebody else or be angry at somebody else. However, if we really want to address something, we need to look at us and what we're doing or not doing, and how our choices, or sometimes lack of making a decision, is what we end up being stuck with. Dealing with the consequences of and the aftermath, the karma of it all. Okay. You are completing a lesson. I'm looking at Pluto and Saturn together. This is something where like a big area of your life may be going through an upheaval. With themes of Pluto, this can be something within your life that there is a making of room happening, where you're giving something the space to kind of transform an area of your life. And with Saturn, this is like a sense of Pluto and Saturn together is an energy where something, it's like the soil is going to be turned. Something big may be happening that is going to lead and be leading to a change. And there's also a sense of organization and discipline with how this is being done. So it's kind of like less frantic. Wherever Saturn connects with a planet, this may be a transit that you're experiencing. It kind of brings like organization and like a more grounded energy to that. And especially with Pluto can be like quite chaotic sometimes, where it's like everything is happening around me, and it kind of feels like Armageddon in a way within an area of your life. And Saturn brings a like militant structure to that, where at least it's more organized how something is happening. But it may also feel more difficult, more tricky, more challenging at times, because Saturn can also be a repressive energy where you feel like you're kind of being squeezed somewhere and to do something a particular way. However, these results are going to be very incredible for you as you come out on the other side of it. And it does look like you're clearing something out, finishing something up here. This whole chapter that you've been completing is about you taking a hard look at things and being truly, truly honest and also brave. Because this means that if you're really seeing something, that you're also ready to take the action that's needed in association with what it is that you're seeing and also what it is that you want. It's like maximum responsibility. And recognizing the power that you have in the situations, and that you're the one with the power. Now I'm seeing somebody come through to talk to you. Somebody's reaching out to you. A message is being sent. Remember, energies can be reversed. We're just sticking with one perspective so as not to make this confusing. Okay. Somebody may be going through actually quite a large and eventful experience within their life. Something that's finishing up now. This person would have been going through a very, very big change or transition. I'm seeing them come out on the other side of it, and it's like first thing when they wake up the next morning, they're reaching out to you. This is what I'm seeing. It's like you're the first person that they want to talk to. It even reminds me of, I'm hearing something about a shipment. Maybe somebody was sent somewhere and brought back, or somebody had completed something. Interesting. I'm even getting like military or government references. Or somebody has like completed maybe a study or something that they were doing, Somebody may have been in some sort of regiment that now they are finished with, and this can be spiritually, this can be something that was going on in the person's life, this can be like a life activity that this person was doing. Someone could have been getting their degree, they could have been like sent somewhere to do service or whatever it was, and now that that's closing, now that that's finishing up, and this person, it seems like there's been some sort of like even life review for them. I'm getting the number 30 coming through very, very strongly. And now I'm seeing it's like as soon as that is finished, it's like that's over, that's completed. The first thing this person does is come through and reach out to you. For some of you, you predicted that this would be happening. Maybe even some obscure event that you were like, I just have a feeling that this is the way things are going to go, even though you had no like physical confirmation of this, or maybe even a sign. You just like had this kind of knowing that this person would be reaching out to you. For some of you, a marriage ended with this person, or you were in a relationship with them where things got very, very sticky and very, very complicated, and there could have been a lot of pain that was involved with things coming to an end. Someone could have also like been struggling with like some sort of addiction or attachment, something that was out of balance or not being moderated within the person's life, or something that was kind of taking up a big chunk. Like they may have, yeah, like addictions can really be anything. It's like something that this person ended up kind of like bowing to within their lives that like took over and took precedence, and may have also really changed what was going on within your relationship too. For some of you, this can even be like shadow work that somebody wasn't addressing, where they would like really needed to maybe, as you saw it, get their life together before it was something that you were going to welcome back with open arms. At least if they were actively going to be in your life, you felt like certain things needed to change with them. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, I'm not getting anything yet about like why they're reaching out to you, but I'm seeing it be like somewhat heartfelt. Like this person is definitely looking to emotionally connect. And they definitely just went through something that they have genuinely completed. Like there is a big sense of completion, accomplishment even, that they are walking out of and walking away from. And now it feels even like a clean break or like a fresh start that this person has, where they took care of business. They did whatever it was that needed to be done. And again, it's like the first thing that they want to do now that this is over is reach out to you. They want to connect with you. For some of you, someone, also I'm getting things like someone could have been released from somewhere. Released from somewhere, or released from a contract or some sort of duty that they had. Remember, again, this can be physical, this can be legal. For some of you, this is like a spiritual contract that this person was a part of. Whether or not they were conscious of it. There may be like more of a sense of awareness on their end though after completing this. Because whatever it was, they were definitely in the trenches with it. Things are still not completely smooth between the two of you. There's still some sort of issue or tension I'm seeing. Maybe they also want to address that, but you may be a little bit up in arms towards this person. Like you may still kind of be seeing them as problematic is the word that I'm getting. No, I'm definitely getting like a militant type of energy. I'm seeing somebody like looking cleaned up. Yeah, whatever problem this is, or tension, or even multiple issues that still exist between the two of you, this person is coming through and saying, hey, I recognize that there's still, like, beef, for lack of a better word, between the two of us. It's something that I want to work on with you. Like, I'm dedicated, I'm here, I'm showing up, and I'm serious about this. I want to square things away with you. So this person wants to resolve whatever conflict still remains between the two of you. There's even like something that they're seeing now, or even something that they're ready to admit that in the past they hadn't been in the place or like developed enough to be communicating this with you. But yeah, this person is like wholeheartedly showing up. And I'm seeing them be immediately, it's like they want to address the elephant in the room. This is what they're coming through and saying immediately. I'm seeing again this be something heartfelt and genuine coming from this person. There's a sense of someone even being like I learned a lesson, or like I completed this life lesson, and whatever this is that they went through feels very significant, and it kind of like set them up to be able to be coming through in this way and talking about, again, whatever like tension this is, or unrest or uneasiness that's going on between the two of you, or still alive between the two of you, and this person wants to work it out. They're like, I'm here, I'm ready, I've been doing like my work on my end personally, and now I'm reaching out to you because there's something going on between the two of us that I also feel I want to be a part of and be trying to work out and see where things go and like what we can do here. This seems like it's even the tail end of this person's personal work, but now you're somehow involved in this too. Personal mission. Yeah, I'm getting this feeling again. Somebody is arriving home. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how to work this. How to maneuver through working with this person and working things out and being in a space where you're collaborating with them, essentially. But yeah, this person wants to prioritize whatever is not flowy and easy, whatever issues, whatever tension, whatever arguments, whatever unrest still remains between the two of you. This person is showing up. They want to prioritize working on this. I'm seeing this be like their main priority right now of what they want to be addressing and why they're coming through. They even feel like this has been divinely guided for them to be showing up and doing this with you. That's also why they reached out to you. They felt nudged to be doing this in a strong way. They even feel like a moral responsibility to be doing this. Wow. So yeah, I'm not getting the type of energy, because sometimes we have situations where someone will come through and be like, hey, I want to work things out, and I'm coming back around, and then they're not going to show up and do the work. And it's just words that are not in alignment with how the person is acting. I'm not seeing this situation be like that. I'm seeing someone really coming through genuinely and being like, hey, I know that there's still issues between us. I'm here showing up, telling you I'm working on it. I did this within my life. Now this is very important for me to address what's going on between the two of you, between the two of us. And now I want to like manage this and prioritize this because morally I feel like this is the right thing to do. And this is like of grave importance to this person now. Where maybe that wasn't really so much of a thing, or maybe even if it was before, like this person could have like had morals, but maybe not been in alignment with their morals in the past. Like maybe they didn't really follow through. Like you could kind of see it underneath, but it wasn't really how they were showing up in the past. And now I'm seeing something be like much more important to this person and much more connected with how they're showing up. And I'm also seeing there be an emphasis on Taurian energy here. Remember, all of us have Taurus. If Taurus was in a shadow before, there definitely could have been a sense of like someone being quite stubborn and even like slow to come to this conclusion. I'm getting 30 again. I'm seeing the number 30. Yeah, I'm seeing like this person wants nothing more than to connect with you. Like this is, when it comes to like all of the wishes that this person has, at the top of their list, it is connecting with you and talking with you and doing whatever this is that they intend to be doing with you. This is like their main objective and priority currently. And they may even feel like this is like a key to something very important for them as well. For some of you, this person is even coming from like a more like enlightened or even like spiritual approach. And that may also be something that you like didn't see so much. It's like they may be connected now with something that they hadn't been connected with before. That may have also sort of changed things for them. You would also like be able to feel the genuine spirit of this person coming through and know that they really mean what they're saying. Like it would seem like everything tracks. Like it's all checking out when it comes to what they're saying and how they're showing up. Also, too, yeah, this person wants a new beginning. They felt very guided to be starting this with you, and even though there are some, like, kinks that need to be worked out, to say the least, this person is willing to show up and work on a new beginning with you. And again, they feel very much like this doesn't feel... I'm trying to like find the best way to describe the energy. Like this feels heavier than somebody just being like, they feel like they're supposed to be doing this. Like there's a sense of they've even been like sent on this mission to do this with you, and it feels very important and it feels very heavy, and it feels like even an assignment that this person feels they have to do with you now. Also, somebody may be suffering from something like inner ear or with like their congestion or something. I'm feeling it on the right side. It feels like inner ear pressure or something like that. Or somebody may have like hearing loss or something. I'm even getting stuff with the occipital nerve. Yes. Even with like the neck, I'm getting stuff like on the right side. Oh, wow. Yeah, this person, whatever was going on between the two of you, it seems like there was such a like lack of openness and even defensiveness and even like criticism and stuff in the past, where you felt like this person's heart chakra was not open, and you could have also closed off towards them too. Definitely with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, like somebody could have ghosted you, somebody could have kind of like closed you out or shut you out. I'm kind of getting like some shadow Virgo energy. Remember, all of us have Virgo in our charts. All of us have a Mercury. We all have a 6th house as well. Like, this person may have planets in their 6th house, maybe sun in their 6th house, even if it's not in Virgo. But yeah, this person really, in the biggest way, desires to have a new beginning with you, but you may feel kind of closed off towards them, like even suspicious. Like, I'm seeing you be in a kind of protective, somewhat protective energy. Like, you may not feel fully trusting of this person. But you also want to reflect on that and be like, am I being unforgiving, or am I not? Like, if I were in this person's shoes, like, how would I want to be treated, you know? Or just to like even understand where this person is coming from, to be as empathetic and understanding as possible while still being true to like your boundaries and also what you feel comfortable with. But yeah, this person may be maneuvering through some sort of new or reinstated belief system, or belief system that they're now reconnected with or that they've developed. And again, it's like what they want most is to have this new beginning with you. But I'm seeing someone still be, I'm feeling this be your energy. I'm seeing you still be in like a somewhat standoffish energy, because you just may believe, like, after all that I went through with this person, like, is this really legitimate where they're coming from? Because it may even be like a very rare occasion where, like, for whatever it was that you dealt with this person, you may have been like, when people have those sorts of problems, like, it's very rare that they recover from it, or like, this is something that I thought this person would be dealing with for a lifetime, and so I never thought they would change in that way. And it's like, lo and behold, here they are, and something has drastically changed. I'm seeing, again, something be very significant with Pluto and Saturn together that this person experienced transit-wise, where there may have been a very wild shakeup. Somebody may have had like Pluto transiting personal planets or angles, and also maybe like Saturn return, something going on with Saturn. Saturn return can be in the years of like 30s-ish, 60s-ish, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely something big that they've experienced that has like brought them towards even some center of morality now that maybe, again, they hadn't been connected with before. And again, it's like now they feel very, very guided to be reaching out to you, and they very, very genuinely are connected with their heart space enough to know that they want to try to work things out, even though, again, they're not coming through being like, they're not coming through trying to like be smooth or bypass or act like there aren't issues between the two of you. This person, like, first things first, they're going to be addressing the issues that are there. And they know that unless they untangle this with you, they're not going to be able to have this new beginning that they desire with you. But yeah, you may be at a space where you're kind of going to, I don't even know, I'm getting sort of like a testing energy where there's just like a, maybe not a trustful feeling, which may just be appropriate for the situation too, because, you know, if somebody has like really hurt you, you may be in a place where you're like, do I need to protect myself here within this situation? I don't want to leave myself open to being hurt or to be naive, you know, I want to be realistic. But you may be like leaning so far into that you're not like really seeing. You just want to be mindful that you're not projecting the past onto something or someone. Because if you're really leaning into your intuition and you're really trusting it, you don't need to project onto anybody. You're going to know if something is up and if a situation isn't right for you. And you can let all of that stuff go, you know, and still be in the moment and still have boundaries and still be seeing things very clearly. But yeah, you don't want to fall into the area of like holding somebody's past mistakes against them, and then this person ends up really changing, but you're not able to see that because of like how in your ego you are. So it's a delicate balance that's being played out here and may feel very challenging for you, and also like shadow work wise, and because I'm seeing you be in a space where like there is a sense of fear, there is a sense of defensiveness, there's a sense of like do not take advantage of me, and being kind of like closed off or hardened off. And seeing that like even whatever animosity this is, maybe that may still remain, or like a distrust between the two of you. It really seems like this person is showing up and being like, I even understand why you would feel like that, and I'm still here saying like I want to work on things with you. But yeah, you just want to reflect on this and check in with yourself and where you are, and if you're up for it, to see where things go, but to also very much be honest with yourself about how you're feeling, you know, if this is really something that you want to give way to. I'm looking at Pluto, Saturn, Taurus. I'm also looking at Virgo on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, someone's parent is a Virgo, I'm picking up on. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.